Hey everybody, welcome to another Meat Banana release log. It's combo release log and devlog. Got some exciting stuff to show you. First things first, topic of discussion is this rather unique AR hybrid monstrosity. As you can see, the dimensions just don't look quite right. That is because this is a small frame AR-10. Small frame meaning that it is compatible with AR-10 uppers, and for H3 intents and purposes, AR-15 bolts. However, it accepts 308 AR-10 magazines. So, as you can hear, we've got some new big boy sounds for this, and this is kind of the default build. However, as you can see, it doesn't ship with any optics, so let's talk about something that I've been cooking up. With Antons' new red dot sight update, I have begun the process of migrating all of those systems over to my red dots. However, of course, I had to give it a bit of a module spin. Naturally, we can change the colors of our optics from the platform, so that means the item spawner is going to be cleaned up. There's no longer going to be several different variants of the same sight just to get a different skin. And our mounting solutions are also going to be cleaned up because mounts are now modular. How cool is that? Obviously, by default, these will ship with their kind of direct mount. So for, let's see here, for pistols and slides, these now mount directly to their platforms, their respective platforms. And while we've got this on here, that dot looks a little bit dim. So we can go ahead and press our plus button to crank the brightness, or if we're going into night vision, we can dim it on the left side. I find that to be a lot easier than opening up the menu and toggling through here and changing illumination from there. It's just a lot easier to just hit it right on the button. Anyways, as you can see, we also have some tinting gradients going on here. Maybe if I look at something a bit more white, it'll be easier to see. But as I get closer to the location of the emitter, the aggressive tinting kind of fades out into a little bit more of a clear image. Just gives the glass a little bit more life to it, I find, compared to Anton's optics. So if we take his RMR here, you can see that tinting is very even across the entire lens. Anyways, so that's just a little bit about some of the changes that I've made to the red dot system. With the help of Ole, he did the kind of tinting gradients magic there. You can really see it when I tilt the optic aggressively. Anyways, looking at all of our mounts, we have our offset mounts, a couple of low profile mounts. I took the ScalarWorks Leap mount and also raised it up to 1.93 inches. We also have Reptilia tall mount, a couple Trigicon mounts, and all of the basically all of the mounts from the original Modern Warfighter optics mod are in here. So I've also pulled together an Acro P2 as an example. I only have one mount in here so far, but I feel like running that on this SFAR. As you can see that tinting gradients a little bit more clearly on this Acro. Every optic of mine is going to be slightly different, as it does kind of depend on the lens angle and reflection. It takes that into account as well. But let's go ahead and crank the brightness on this. As you can see, we've got our physical controls here. And let's send some 308 into a sausage. Looks like we had a little bit of a misfire there, but Let's also not forget that this is completely AR-15 compatible, with a couple exceptions. We can change our upper receivers, we can change our charging handles, stocks, everything. Really the only thing that is no longer compatible is the magwell extensions, just because the magwell dimensions are completely different. That being said, we do also have some chambering support for you know, all of our AR-10 mags, such as the new 277 Fury hybrid round from MCX Spear. I made some changes here to AR-10 mags. I've got this new Spear magazine that comes in both SIG FDE and black. I think it looks really cool in black. So I'm going to be updating Spear dependencies and the AR-10 mags mods before releasing the SFAR. God, that round is crazy. So, that is obviously not all of the goodies here. Naturally, I made a fully automatic version as well. So, let's go ahead and run 50 rounds through this thing. Now, as you can see, this uses AR-15 barrels, which are not necessarily rated for the amount of heat that 308 generates. So you will find that fully automatic fire will not last as long with the SFAR. Boom. So, anyways, that's everything we've got for the SFAR and my module red dots for right now. Expect to see more red dots coming along soon, and expect to see the SFAR released soon. Anyways, that's it for me. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.